In this tutorial, I'll show you how to batch process videos using a video mockup template. The template includes 3 different scenes and 3 wall art frames as multiple smart object layers. So without much ado, let's jump onto it. So this is the template. We do not see any video elements just yet. To enable the video elements, just go to a window and click on the timeline. So this is a timeline, and on the right side we see different groups of layer. Transition, we have scene 1, scene 2 and scene 3. What we see on the screen is only one part of the screen. So to preview all the 3 different scenes, so I'll take this playhead and drag it onto scene 2 and then on scene 3. So basically these 3 scenes are different camera angles of the same wall. So we want the same artwork to be placed across all the 3 scenes. So let me expand this group. So we have scene 1, we have 3 smart object layer 1, 2, 3. Then we have scene 2, which has again 3 smart object layers, and then we have scene 3 as 1, 2, 3, 3 different smart object layers. So basically we have 3 smart object layers. We want 3 artworks to be placed in these 3 wall art frames that we see, and we have 3 different scenes to place the artwork at. And if you look, we have smart object layer 1. Again on scene 2 we have smart object layer 1, and again we also have smart object layer 1 in scene 3. So the first thing that we need to check is these 3 smart object layer linked? What I mean, if the smart object layers are linked or not. Let me just go and update one of the smart object layers. So I'll right click and click on edit contents, and let us add a solid color here. Let me select blue, hit on OK, Command S to save this, close. So you'll see we updated smart object layer 1. Ideally, generally when template creators create templates, that tend to link the smart object layers. So updating one should ideally update the other smart object layers which has the same positioning. So for scene 1, we updated smart object layer 1. But if we take this to scene 2, we'll see the left smart object layer is untouched or it has not been updated. You can also discover here that the smart object layer 1 is not updated. Similarly, if we go to scene 3, again the left smart object layer or left frame is not updated, which clearly means that these smart object layers are not linked. And so ideally we were supposed to work on 3 smart object layer, each corresponding to the 3 frames that we have on the scenes, but we have 9 different smart object layers. Now let us distinguish that by labeling them with different names. So we already have 1, 2, 3. I'll name this 4. Then I'll name this 5. I'll name this one 6, 7, 8, and then 9. I'll Command S to save this template. So we have 9 smart object layers and 9 distinct name for the smart object layers. Now let us look at our artwork that we have. So we have artwork that has been split into 3 different canvas. So it's kind of a triptych art. So this artwork will go on the left frame, this will go on the right frame, and this will go on the center frame. The other artwork is still crane, and again it has the same pattern. This should go on the extreme left, this will go at the center, and this will go at the right. Okay, so we also need to make sure that we have it mapped correctly so that the correct artwork is placed in the correct frame. So I'll create a new folder and I'll name it designed. Now we are working with 9 smart object layers, and if you remember, we had named them in integers. So I'll create 9 different folders. I'll name it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. I think we missed 4. So we have 9 smart object layers, and just to show you the artworks that will be placed on 1, the same artwork needs to be placed on 4, and the same artwork needs to be placed on 7. So the artworks will be repeated. Okay, so we need that mapping. Artworks in 2, artworks in 5, and artworks in 7 will repeat, because we need to keep the same positioning of the artworks, because this is crucial in this use case. So we'll go back. I'll copy all this artwork and take it to the design folder. I'll copy this as well. Okay. Now, when you work with Bulk Mockup, make sure the design file name or your template file name does not include any special characters. If it has special characters, we need to rename it, as Photoshop has trouble processing those files. Especially, if you look at these examples here, it has brackets. We need to omit that. So let me rename this as I'll rename it as Fox. A Fox. This is the center one, so I'll rename it as B Fox, and then we'll have C Fox. So the sequence is also maintained, A, B, C, and then again we can repeat the same naming convention over here. A green, B green, and then C green. So we are processing only 2 artworks in this video. If you want to process more artworks, you can definitely go and do that. And if you need any help with bulk processing names, so there's a free tool called Advanced Bulk Renamer. You can go find that out in advancedbulkrenamer.com. So now A crane will go in folder 1. I'll paste it here, and then it will go in folder 4, and then it will go in folder 7. So I can delete this, not required now. A Fox will go again in A 4, and then 7. B crane will go in 2, 5, and then 8. I'll delete B crane. B will go in 5, and C green C Fox you can copy together. You go in 3, 6, and then tonight. So if you want to understand the logic behind how the file should be named in multiple smart object processing, so we have a feature video that talks about multiple processing. Go check that out, and it will explain different options that needs to be taken care of while processing multiple smart objects. So for now, we have our artworks distributed into 9 different folders. We can go and batch process this in Bulk Mockup. Now, before I close this template and batch process it, I'll go to plugins and start Bulk Mockup. I want you to go to the settings, then navigate to export, files, and then select MP4. On the saving option, select MP4. And over here, you see 2 options, custom settings and default settings. Make sure that you have a template open and then click on custom setting. This is one time that you need to do so that the Bulk Mockup captures the settings that we apply here. If we do not do this step, Bulk Mockup will not process the video. Okay, so I think I'll uncheck this, create new folder. Size is document size perfect, frame rate is perfect. I'll keep it as it is, and then I'll click on render. So we'll let Photoshop render one video as our demo. We do this just because we want the custom settings to be applied within the Bulk Mockup plugin. Now, once you render a sample video, our settings are applied. We can close this template, and now we'll batch process videos. So we'll go to the main tab. We'll select the PSD template folder, We'll navigate to our template. So this is our template. We'll hit on open. Next, design file. So we'll select a design file. It has 9 folders. Click on OK. And this is important. We'll click on process multiple smart object layers because there are 9 smart object layers. Okay. Then we'll go to export. I'll create a new folder here. I'll name it export. For the resize method, fill canvas stretches perfectly fine. We'll go to settings, design layer, all good. PSD template, all good. On the export part, folders, let us select design file. Files, we'll select MP4, all good. We already had set up these settings now. Naming, we can see that design file name, PSD file name, and there are red color which indicates that there will be duplicate. So I'll uncheck this and maybe I'll add incremental value. Preferences all good. Files all good. I'll go to main and I can click on start generating. But before that, I'll open the export folder so that we can see the export happening as bulk mockup is being processed. I'll click on start generating and bulk mockup will open the template and it will add design on all 9 smart object layers. Just wait and watch. Once it add artworks in all 9 smart object layers, it will start processing the video and we can see the video is being processed. So now it is processing the second artwork. Meanwhile, we can open this and play. So this is the video that has been exported. We'll see all the 3 scenes have that same artwork. Isn't this amazing? Now it's already working on the second artwork, the fox one, and it will be there any moment. So the processing is done. And this is the video for the second output. So this is how you process multiple smart object, multiple scene with the Bulk Mockup plugin. If you have any doubts or get stuck in your process, reach out to our support team. Thank you for watching.